Okay, hi, this is Beth Carr, Santa Cruz Community Credit Union CEO, and I see Ray here is on the line. Ray Cancino is the Executive Director of Community Bridges, such a great organization in our community. So glad to see you here. Really appreciate you being here with us, and we're really honored to, provide some support and some hoorays for what you guys do in the community because it's a huge thing. Um, I wanted to just introduce the people that are on my side of the credit union. Um, Before you is Howard Scheer, who's our board chair, and then also Tammy Pelstring, who is also on our board of directors, and Diane Messy, who is our community development manager, and I know you know each other as well. I want to talk about how wonderful you are, but I also want to take a moment to thank our board of directors because this vision was the board's vision. And specifically, the board came to me and said, we think we could do something more in our community than what we're currently doing. We know that in this virus community environment that we are all in, that just all these nonprofits are on the front end as essential workers, and there's just not enough support, and it's just a crazy time. So, so I wanted to just thank them for having that vision, to say we must be able to pull together some more funds and find out where we can put them where they do the most good. So happy to say that that Community Bridges is a very strong organization that does so much for this community, and so appreciate you.
We recognize that the challenges of 2020 were difficult for nonprofits who are providing for people that need their services, and there's more people needing more services right now. So we wanted to support other organizations, and we're so happy to be able to support you. So you do really good work. Thank you.
I think one of the things too that I was thinking about this environment we're in, which is just beyond belief these days. No matter what happens in our environment, in our community, people don't start, suddenly becoming having no needs. Those needs continue; they get worse, including in disasters. Whether it's seniors needing food or the needs of teenagers and so many others that you serve. That's frontline work right there, and I'm sure it has become much more difficult in this current environment, and so that's why we wanted to thank you also. What you do is monumental in our community, and it's part of the fabric of our community, so it's very important to do what we can to support you, so we do really appreciate you. I want to, since this is a virtual presentation, we're going to pull up our virtual check so that you can see, we really are happy to provide these funds to you. Thank you so much for everything that you do that is so critical to our community. Really appreciate Community Bridges, and certainly really appreciate you, Ray. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Beth, and thank you, Howard, and everyone else that made this possible. I think that it really speaks a lot to your values and your mission. That you took the opportunity to use any funds that you did have available and to invest in the community again. I mean, that's exactly why we love credit unions. We're always telling it's a bastion of local democracy and local funding, and how and why we always really try to educate our clients that local money creating generational wealth in our community allows for creative things like this. And so I like to put a little shout out. This is our business credit card from you all that we use and max out every single month because we're doing so much trying to get community needs. And so it's a reality that this is a shared partnership, that we're all just trying to build a better community and just doing different legs of the stool of that. And so we're just so thankful that we're gonna get $4,500 to help in those needs. And as you indicated, our road to recovery is going to be a long one. And during this time is where organizations like nonprofits such as Community Bridges really step up. We basically put money in reserve for situations like this because we know that the financial need then have to get paid back to those critically in need right away. And without funds like this that are unrestricted, that help us kind of address where we need it the most, we can't make that happen. Government contracts and other contracts are like, you have to buy one apple at this price, by this person, and being able to have flexibility in these dollars allows us to do creative things like our mobile fire laundry service that we're going to be starting up in the Valley and providing free laundry that will live its lifetime beyond just the fire response into providing saving. Hopefully we can convince families to come to us instead of a laundromat and save those dollars at your credit union and provide a little bit of additional support, or help our houseless folks have access to laundry and as well. So I think that we're looking beyond and being very creative and stretching our dollars as much as we can, because we know the need's so great and the resources are out there are so finite. So
one thing I wanted to also mention, and I think you're already aware of this, but we have have community bridges listed on our website with a link, and we have launched a campaign with our members and our community that's called Return the Favor, and we're trying to get other people to do more than what we've done even, and start putting funds in. So if you see funds coming in the door that say return the favor on them, please let us know. We want to know if our campaign to get everybody involved in supporting organizations like you in the community. We want to see how effective we are. So really appreciate that. Hopefully this works, and we'll continue to work on this through the end of the year, and hopefully bring more help to those that need it so much. These fires have just been, more and more, and we know we're going to have floods in the future, because at least that's what the Sentinel says. So, I think it's going to be another tough year ahead of us. So I really appreciate everything.
Thank you, and appreciate the work of Harold and Tammy as well, being on the board and serving this great institution, and as well as your leadership, Beth. Thank you, and everyone else at the team for coming together around us.
Our pleasure. Take care, and I hope you have a really terrific weekend, all of you. Thank you.